don't vote.
All right. How you feel when you vote?
I feel fine. We have vote. Now then they work now. Then they work will be fine. They don't get no partiality.
From today, you don't get any problem.
I don't get no problem with them. He said no get no problem with me. I don't see them get problem with anybody.
Right. What's the message for the new president way they win? What's the message? Anything that you want me to do for you or people inside Bo and the country?
Anybody who so far so win, they win this election. Do you let think about the people that try? The suffering took off. We know we pay for picking them. Why would they can't help we? For all we pay picking them school fees. They don't be now so today now picking them. All don't be trade and apple. So they pray God. Anybody so far so good, God get this leadership. Let help with that side. Lord able to educate you picking them.
Reporting on the official election station AWV, I am Jonathan Hindolo Korabo.
Okay. Hey guys, B4Lancer48, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to run desktop audio straight through OBS using a Mac computer. Now, there are a few things you are going to need before you start doing this. One is obviously OBS, and the other is Soundflower. Now, I'll leave links to those in the description, and once you download Soundflower, you're going to see a little flower pop up here after you open the application, and you're going to want to click on that and go down to audio setup. I wouldn't mess with any of this stuff right here, just keep it on what it already is. Click audio setup and a screen like this should pop up. Now see here, I already have it set up, but what you're going to do is you're going to click the plus button and you're going to click create multi-output device. Now once it pops up, I'm pretty sure nothing should be clicked here, and you're going to want to click Soundflower 2. You're going to want to click this one. Now Soundflower create multi like this should pop up. Now click on that and go down to
voting process for this year 2018. As I'm very happy, I don't go vote for Salon in develop one as a citizen.
So how the process be timely?
Well, the process so simple and clear. As long as you go according to what the NEC officers will tell you, the process goes simple and you can go about it very quick and fast as long as you listen to what they tell you.
So how, when you grab this morning for Cambridge?
Well, I grab around this 7:30 for Bishop 8. That's Cambridge.
So what did they expect today? For the election and
this
the
is,
environment look like?
by the way, that was... But Soundflower actually doesn't work with the... do that yet. And you're going to want to applications, utilities, and then it's here. So you're going to want to open that up, and you're going to want to press here. Let me just delete this so I can show you guys. You're going to want to press plus, create multi-output device, and you're going to check built-in output, and then once you've downloaded the iShowU, it should show up in here, and boom. And you're going to want to put on drift correction for built-in output so that any minor mishaps will be automatically corrected when it comes to audio. Master device, built-in output, and sample rate. Depending on your computer, it's either set to 44.1 kilohertz or 48.0 kilohertz. So that's all you have to do here. Then you're going to want to go to System Preferences, and you're going to want to go to Sound. And for output, the multi-output device, click that. And for input, whatever type of microphone you're using, I'm using just my headphones right now. So the external microphone port. If you have an actual microphone set up to your computer, then you're going to want to click that. So yeah, then you're going to want to go to OBS, click Settings, right? And you're going to go to Audio, and for mic/auxiliary audio device, you're going to click built-in microphone, and for mic/auxiliary audio device 2, you're going to click iShowU audio capture. You're not going to use desktop audio device. That's just how you're going to use the microphone because that's just how this works. So you're going to, well, if this is your first time doing this, then you're going to press apply and then OK, and then it should work. So I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful, because I
to AYB Television. You name me, what would you talk to?
Mina Nsumana Basi, the police center manager for Mulema Market. Constituency 087 Ward 274 polling station, center code 11052.
So tell me the current update since we start this morning.
Of course, we start sharp on dot 7 o'clock, and of course, normal the line they go. We get 4 cents an hour. Voters in the vote, we get observers, we get party agents, and everything is going normal. We don't get any major cause for alarm, no cause for alarm.
Yeah, one side away and I forget the amount of people who for vote and the voting they go fast. Tell me about that and the number of people that they expect for when they will cast their votes now.
Okay, yeah, now 112 people they expect to make them cast their votes. Police center, police station 1 gets 300 people. Police station 2 gets 300 people. Police station 3 gets 300 people. So police station 4 gets just 112. Therefore, you expect police station 4 gets just short queue and few people left. So that make you don't see the pressure on the last station, almost people in London, even when time is still late. But the other
Thank you for the update.
Welcome back to your home of factual, credible, and balanced news coverage. As we tell you now, we broadcast live now with our Hill studio on channel 33 and also 101.6 FM, where they simply show say you were not able to watch the TV. You go get the opportunity for listening to the radio on all waiting the happen as we reporters then they all about the country where they do a live coverage on waiting the happen at the different polling station across the country. Samuel.
Yes, and we want to say plenty thank you to George Philip Jambawai and in team from the southern region where in about district as the updates we on things them we don't they happen as people they go out and about for CC. Then cast their votes, they exercise their rights. We in a one critical rights way. Everybody with this salon, for the fact you know it's in here, you get the right for votes. And once and plenty thank you for the videos that they might.
Yes, Samuel, we get over 3.1 million voters them were register. And most of them we see say like my youths them
time now. You get the time now for let us go and go vote. I see you get voting steps like
yes,
that, and I let people know it's
yeah, I get the voting steps as I be don't they say earlier on. I will start back from the first step we say at the polling station. Next staff will help you line up for the correct station. We mean say then go show you who sign at the correct side way for team up for go vote. And step 2 say present your voter ID card to the staff at the first table, who will ask you to sign or to print the register of voters. And also they go to step 3, where say the first ballot paper issuer will issue your presidential and parliamentary ballot paper. When they go back to we reporters them where they now Juba where they continue for giving more updates on waiting they happen. We go continue with the voter step them how people in for vote.
All right, and thank you very much, and to you, Mariama, and Samuel Ibrahim Kuma. But we then Stella them, and we want to explain to YB that using name for votes, but today actually tell you say they don't vote on a year.
People living in the place, where they manage the place.
So who say you register?
Ajuba ya register, Ajuba me dey. Me no. Because I'm here to, I don't know nothing.
Right, well, now one of my way, I say they register two in them, and then I see us concern inside Juba Bike, and also people them right now to the top we still Stella Mari, and this woman say Naya register, but I think we'll ever confirm that from the head of the polling station for tell exactly what's in the apple, as you can see from the background, of course. And so basically what we want for ask, because we want for confirm whether or not now this polling station here you register.
I the police station register now, that register, I do everything.
Right, and according to the arrest at the police station, Juba Barracks, and so probably maybe it might have been Juba.
So Juba, I register, no register, no sign. I register. Then why this for me now? I register, why this for me?
In the police station now. We seem for the bring Cameroon issue. We're still broadcast you live inside Juba, and this part they call Stella Mari, and we just witnessed a case where a woman said then use use a name for votes. You don't count votes now, and don't forget the opportunity for vote because the polling station agents tell and say they don't vote under a name. And so this is a serious concern, and I think say we call on the authorities them for stepping quickly while we try to talk to the polling station agents manager for that we get exactly why this happened and how it happened and what's the fate of the human where they use the name for votes na Juba Stella Mari, a police station inside na Stella Mari, and the police station are police station 6 actually. So basically let me go open exactly what's in the happen, and I think you can tell your name, sir.
Mr. Kata.
Mr. Kata
from Juba.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So basically, you can tell what you observed so far.
Well,
you observer, in fact.
Yes, I am a party agent.
Party agent for which party?
Do I need to disclose that?
Yeah, but basically, we actually
let's give a balanced approach. I can tell you my assessment, what I've seen this morning. Largely, the crowd have been peaceful, and this in the morning. We had an incident of a government minister when he voted, and then he wanted to actually influence people the way they vote.
Apparently, we can't confirm that because it's a serious issue. So basically, we want to say sorry about that. As AYV, we actually want to be professional in any reports we do. Apparently, when we deal with this case, we want to talk to the head of the polling station for we know exactly what's happening presently. And mind you, this now Stella Mari, a particular polling station 6, outside. This woman can vote and he find out say a name. Outside can votes and a meter don't vote with a name. And of course, mind you, so you listen to AYV Radio on 11.6 FM and also watch AYV television on channel 33 and with the broadcast live Juba, Stella Mari and place Usai on the edge of Sierra Leoneans. Then they cast their votes presently. So it's time for going and see what's really happened at this particular polling station, and also everybody sing for the truck they own. But whilst it's time for get the polling agents people as well. So
yeah, plenty. Thank you to you, Remy, for that update that we just give from the Stella Mari. We now within the Juba community, and that's now one polling station. We from waiting, we reporter, we didn't at the government, and even Remy Wilson, even though we not confirm the report, it say one woman go votes and meets and already votes on her name. We, if in other words, they happen for be that way, they really bad for
the national election.
In a Juba community, emits the non-votes on their name.
And well, they go.
One Southside will get this accusation. presently, and us, we still wait for more confirmation. So, alright, so basically, and as we talk the PCO and the PCO, no, do any comments, any say another comments on this.
Alert from Remind.
Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be asking people questions about the upcoming elections and also what do you like most about Sierra Leone. Let's take a look.
Man, me I like Sierra Leone too bad because being a citizen of Sierra Leone, that's make I love Sierra Leone, that's the one. I like we culture. I like many things in Sierra Leone. More with cassava leaf plasters. I love the one day too much because they're my best favorites. I like the market woman. I like the business. I like with the business woman. Be serious in life. More with the woman.
Well, actually, what I like about Salone, the Sierra Leone people there, we unite and we religious tolerance. For that reason, more I like Salone people.
The only thing I like about Sierra Leone is the peace where they reign within the country. Everybody get rights for enjoying life. And so I believe say if we maintain the peace, we all go enjoy as one.
The people really. So far I've met amazing and really welcoming and warm people, and it's made the experience wonderful.
I like to go out there with my friends and get fun at the beach. I like African cultures and a big markets. I love Baltimore Salone.
We want love, we unite, love, we love one another in a salon. Because the culture is great. We got a whole lot of resources, so we want peace. We allow not play with salon. Let we salon become one. Salon allow become one. Let we have a peaceful election.
Yes, indeed, we for unite and love one another, and I feel saying one thing that we for day in the minds of every Sierra Leonean mama.
Yes, indeed. If we want to see peace inside our country, now we get for create that platform there, now we get for join on together as Sierra Leoneans and build up the kind peace. The things them way we decided we want for see transformation in education, in infrastructure, in different sectors them. Now me and you agriculture. Yeah, I know say you know agriculture man. Now me and you so get for see salon change, it go to another level because plenty people they run for go America, London, Australia. But if salon gets all what it takes, I don't believe say anybody they try for on our way come out salon. Now me and you so get for build up the peace and see say this country transform to the level where we want. And also we don't see say we don't bring out issues them where they happen across the country because we reporters and they all about the country from this morning, then they out for bring to una factual, credible and balanced in news coverage on all waiting the happen na the country inside salon as today na the day for let you go cast the vote. As you be don't register, not sit down at us. The time na from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Go and cast the vote for who you want for be leader. Okay, we go back to Juba as Samuel Wise Bangura there for giving more updates on waiting the happen at the polling station. Samuel,
Thank you very much,
welcome.
David.
You did live.
Of course, we continue for monitor the process so far as they go as voting on the polling centers that are open since 7 a.m. this morning. And we get a serious case na Jubaya, Stella Mary School, who say one woman come for vote, and according to the polling center manager, the PO and the ward coordinator,
the woman where they go already for go vote, it means they don't vote against a name. And Una make this mistake according to Mambu, when at the ward coordinator, they say now the voter identification, somebody where they in charge make that mistake, then already if you don't vote, then you don't get the opportunity for vote. So now the question where we they ask now whether or not this woman will get the right for votes again, and nobody not seem for able to provide an answer. Now also because now they don't direct you again for going to the district office of the National Electoral Commission for make we get waiting now the provision of this woman, and the woman there for car exercising a right for come ensure say itself cast in vote for whoever I think so for be the next president, a member of parliament, or in council representative. So far things on the move now slowly, as earlier on I hearing from the people themselves, because they say the line hardly move. I don't know what's in that the problem, but everybody we're supposed to talk to we, they refuse to talk to we, and they still in here at the Stella Maris Primary School in Juba for ensure say we bring una things them way we don't observe, things them way we they continue for see the happen here. So far the woman disgruntled, the woman dissatisfied and feel disappointed, and thinks say in voting rights or in don't be disenfranchised. So what is going to be hope? What is going to be our opportunity for cast a ballot for whoever a want for cast, and for where already in space don't be sealed because somebody else don't vote against a name inside the voting process. We'll continue for bringing things as they unfold with a chance best as possible for go now the district office of the National Electoral Commission for ensure say we get waiting now the next decision for that woman. If you could get another opportunity for cast in ballot, if the person don't vote already waiting and they mean for the entire process, we go continue for bring then things in the tuna, and we still then Ayana Stella Maris Primary School they observe, and we are about for left now for go inside Aberdeen again and Kokube for get the presidential candidate of the National Democratic Alliance, Mohamed Siba. Thank you very much.
Thank you to you, Samuel Wise Bangura, for the latest update there. As Yusuf Deyeri and Yusuf don't see somebody go vote this morning, somebody else don't vote against his name, where that person there, well, according to Samuel, the one the way they in charge, the PCM not able to tell them it's waiting go up in next. And also we feel say the one the way they in authority for gonna Stella Marie where na Juba community usai, then she say also the voting process is too slow. They don't slow, the process don't too slow. People don't go from this 5 a.m. in the morning and up to now people and and even we report them, they're not able to get access from the voters them where they like for talk to them, because everybody is going to right now Stella Marie where na Juba community that voter they will go vote. What you feel say in the one that we in authority for do for say he exercise in right as a citizen of this country?
Well, indeed, Mariam, that one day in the hands of NEC, because we don't know as we talk now if they make provision for that. But really, as my colleague Samuel mentioned, that woman just get fulfilled disgruntled because it only feels this morning don't go for go cast the votes. All of a sudden you don't go reach front. They say now yes, now it's on for go cast the votes. You know how the queue can day, how long they queues then they can day. You don't go for cast the votes and then tell you say well somebody don't. But one thing we bring up now the fact, now one part of the agents that within the station day, now they made a mistake. They say now they allow somebody, I don't know what's going to happen, a tip now that particular person they name. We in actual fact the authorities they really need for taking issues serious, because nowadays can at least aggravate to something else, and plenty of people will begin to think otherwise way in actual fact not so it don't happen. Well, from this morning we don't get updates from right across the country, and we know being get this 1-8, we don't get messages of
alert from Safari. Do you want to update the
And we just want for give fumble recap on waiting don't happen from the 7 a.m. where the voting starts. Solomon Berawa, former vice president for the Sierra Leone People's Party, we don't go vote, and also Andrew Kiley ISEF we don't go vote this morning at the Lumley Regent Road, Spur Road. ISEF we don't go vote, and also the Information Communication Minister Alpha Kanu, ISEF we don't go vote this morning, and also His Excellency the President Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, ISEF we don't go vote Najuba, and also Brigadier Retired Julius Madabio within WEF. himself also be don't go vote. And also we see say the campaign manager we na Ali Kaba for the Sierra Leone People's Party himself be don't go cast in vote, and he be give some message to Sierra Leoneans say that he optimistic because he say the Sierra Leone People's Party come back to power. And also Samura Kamara himself be don't go vote when the presidential candidate for the All People's Congress Party, where he's optimistic, and also they say people for go vote peacefully and return back now they house peacefully. And I also we get some kind of conversation.
Yes, indeed. I've been get to ask Dr. Samuel Kamara say would that he get for votes for him, and they ask me say, "Bo, me na APC, would I APC I go vote for?" But another thing become up with His Excellency is go vote with my colleague David.
It's a secret box.
Say you don't vote so that you vote for it. Say this thing is secret. I mean, it's a secret ballot.
Yeah.
And one issue they also where the organizing secretary, the Secretary General, I beg your pardon, for the APC party, we in Usmani and Salem raise up now the one we get for do with the polling agents them, the staff them within the polling station at Kamalo Day. Yeah. They say they can already don't fold the paper for the people them, then they don't fold the 4 papers them for the people them and give them.
And they only they vote for the presidential.
Only vote for the presidential candidates, and they're not able to vote for the other because from what you say that the sensitization not been that day for them. At least when they don't give the paper, members say now so the paper can open, now so some the paper can day. When they give you, when they follow and give them can just show you say now this way you get for follow away you go put them. Remember, say you self get now the chance, open them, now you write for open that paper, see say that paper gets stamped at the back, or see say some did at the back where show say the paper valid. You can look the names them or the candidates already you tick. After you don't tick, you follow the same way where they be non follow for you, you go and go put them. That way they follow and you not just take and go put them. So if you go put them so you vote now absolutely that vote's now void. So that mistakes they don't happen at Kamalo, we just hope say authorities them way they watch and listen to in AYV television and self the radio or some way they follow in at it and authorities way responsible at least for rectify some of them mistakes they did because you know go nice and it sound unfair to then candidate and the way them people go out for votes for.
Okay, Samuel, as we don't update Fambulem on waiting don't happen since the 7 a.m. Now we come for go na Maboka, usai we reported and they for give a live update on waiting the happen day.
This is AYV official election station. Presently, we are here at the Maboka Headquarter Division. We have met with the media personnel in the security sector. Yes, sir, please introduce your name and your designation.
My names are Gomez Steven Charles Michael, the media officer at Braka Police Division.
We need to understand there are some sagas with regards to the electioneering process. Please explain to us what it's all about.
You are quite correct. This morning, the electioneering process was going on at Mathura Polling Center, 2 miles off from Magraka. The police happens to be there with some other police personnel who are on patrol. One Alusain Sanko, he said he is a native born of that place and he registered at Rowala End. He went there and said he was going to vote, and they told him to go and join the queue that he met. He said no, he has other issues to address, so therefore they must allow him to vote first. And this man is a very young man, very energetic. Since he refused to do so, he became disorderly, and during his disorderliness, he was arrested by the police officers and brought to the Mabraka police station. During the course of his arrest, he was found with one kitchen knife, and when he was brought to the police station, he was also found with an other identity card, which he said belongs to his brother, and the date of birth on that particular card differ. The one is 1987 and the other is 1960. So as I'm talking to you now, this Alusain is in police custody. Investigation is going on.
So tell us exactly, are the names similar or are they twins? Because we need to understand some rumors going that they are twins.
That was what he told us, that he is a twin and the other identity card belongs to his twin brother.
The only difference is the
The date of birth.
The date of birth.
Good. And I told him that it was never correct for him to have two identity cards, two voters' identity card at the same time. The one that belongs to his brother, he must give it to his brother instead of him bearing it. That was why we detained him, and he is now helping the police in the investigation.
Okay, so presently, issues like this have already arisen. So what will be some of the mechanisms put in place for things like this not to occur while the process is still on?
Well, as police officers are based or posted at various police centers and stations, they are sensitizing them to refrain from such activities. Okay. And even the patrol team, with the able and energetic CSP, the LUC, and Sumana G. Sanko, he's with the patrol team also, going around sensitizing people how to go about this particular process, so that these elections can be peaceful, free, and fair.
So, what will be your message to those who are there that have not yet voted?
My message to them now is they should try and vote, because Sierra Leone belongs to all of us. Their vote means a lot and it counts a lot. It is through their votes and our votes that will choose the leader or person that will lead us in this country into the right direction.
Thank you very much. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Please, your name and your designation.
I am Detective Assistant Superintendent of Police, Alena Michelle Conte, Contom commonly, the crime officer, Mabraka Division.
With regards to the electioneering process, what are some of the mechanisms set?
But I mean, even before the election, we've been putting mechanisms in place, especially in ensuring that the process is carried out peacefully and quietly with less of crime incidences. So, like as I'm speaking now, most of our personnel have been deployed in all the centers, all the stations within our area of command to ensure that people go to vote safely, they feel confident that they are under the protection of police, and we are also there to secure the material of the election process.
We just want to confirm the fact that there is a guy that have been captured with some malpractice or that of criminal conduct. So confirm it to us.
That is very correct. My guys that were deployed at Matura Center there detected one criminal, one Arusain, who was purporting to have registered at that place, was going to vote, and he was very violent because he met a queue, and instead of him joining the queue, he started disordering. They told him to refrain, to go back to join the queue. He said no, he has many important things to attend to, and that he should be given priority to vote. So since he was disordered, the police had to arrest him, take him aback, and during the course, he was shot. A kitchen knife was detected in his possession, and also an additional ID card, which he purports belongs to his twin brother, was arrested with him. So because of that, he was brought to the police station.
So what the police have done with regards to that?
Presently, the investigation is ongoing. We've collected his two ID cards, his ID card and that of his brother, who is Alassane Sanko, and the kitchen knife, and he's presently in our custody helping in the investigation while the process of voting is still going on.
So what will be your message?
My message is just to talk to the general populace that if you go to vote, ensure that you go with only your own ID card. It is improper for you to carry another person's ID card when this is the voting time. There is no need for you to hold a brother or a father or a mother's ID card while the process of voting is going on. So we are advising strongly that when you go to vote, if you meet the queue, join the queue, go according to the process, go cast the vote carefully, go back to your house, open your radio, listen. I think that would be enough for us to ensure that at least your unit is peaceful.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
It was until they found finally guilty.
Yes.
Before they... Okay.
Come between get your ID card.
What make now you for that?
Then come between it not to show mature.
So who saying go register?
Matura.
Are they register?
Yes, sir.
What make you what do you mean say not too mature?
Come between not to qualify.
What do you mean not qualify? A craze or a not craze?
Now on our own and off.
You mean old nef? Yeah?
Why you old enough?
You mean old nef, eh?
Security, sir.
You mean all net?
Yes,
You mean all net?
Yes, sir.
You mean all net?
Yes, sir.
You know security?
Yes, sir.
What's the agency?
Why you all net for go vote? Why you all net for go vote? Mean the line. Why make I go all net? I be in security, you know, for saying. Now this, you know, for you, eh? Now so you be the guess? No, sir. But why you all net for go mean the public? Where this time of election day, you all net for go vote. Then you go with 2 ID card for go vote. Why you do that? The 2 ID card I will come between we go again.
With the talk.
The come between we go we want come between we go say again. I'll sign sample.
At the same day to Nabon?
Yes, sir.
At the same day on Nabon?
Okay, it's all right. It's all right.
Okay.
These are the suspect this way. They're all with a knife. We get a kitchen knife. We hold 2 ID cards at the same time for going to a police station. As the police and they continue the investigations, then they do them well. Then they do well now the parts of this country inside Tonkolili district. And these are the suspects this way una the CISO, we own knife for go vote and they mean the people them and not just go this no more and a go there with Alala. Unfortunately, the policeman and we get for Ulam and we can come. But we know conclude and the policeman they do well.
Okay, well that's somebody from we reporter from Maboka where just give me live updates but one Alusign where in then a twin. But during the voting process, one of this guy where they see so presently, he gets nef in pocket and he gets 2 voter ID cards, Samuel, during the process where that don't show say the security sector they're really vigilant and also they monitor things the way they happen. When they ask them say why you all these 2 ID card, he say in comping twin, in not normal.
Yeah, not so normal.
Then
so
why you all the nef, he say in a security. Well this now this plenty people they talk about the peace. If you know say you get for go vote, why you forget nef na you pocket, you get 2 voter ID cards. Samuel.
Yes, indeed. We want to say plenty thank you to we colleague na Maboka, we now within Tonkolili district as na then they are really nice for at least pick up. Not of them particular I want for see people with nef.
Yeah.
They queue, they gonna queue, we not where everybody they expect see we will get peace. You know, and I would say it sounds too bad. It sounds too bad for the clay even do with 2 ID cards, see the workshop for go inside. And from waiting we reporters say it been just too violent during the process. And really we want for say kudos to that party at least when they be able to grab some of them things here. Authorities will get the power with justice and I think that this one I need for pick up and work on them because we still get more time for go. We still get them we at least the voting process get for end by 5 p.m.
Yeah.
So we expect the authorities we concerned and we want for say kudos to the security personnel they head for that particular team will be able to trap this man we at least up to this time as suspect. We know we will deny and talk say at least yes guilty of
waiting as charged. But right now na suspect because they still investigate the matter for see why he all nef and also 2 voter ID cards because in a twin according to waiting we see he say in border in non normal in Edno day and that's make it taking company in voter ID card and also the nef when they ask him why you all the nef is say in a security but right now is still a suspect. We not get any right for telling us say okay this person now in doing and this he do. The authority then they
will confirm that.
Exactly.
But remember, say you still watch AYV television on channel 33 and SEF AYV radio on 101.6 FM. You listen every day. And SEF you can also get the opportunity for following live on the internet by logging on to www.ayvnews.com. Or SEF you can download the AYV application. As we continue for being your home of credible, factual and balanced news coverage. We give live coverage of events what happen on this particular day, elections day.
Okay, well, we just want for going to recap on the areas where we don't cover. We reporters and they all about the country. They give more updates on waiting they happen. We don't give recap. We reporters them don't give me updates from Bo, Maboka, Juba, Sporwood, Eastern parts na Freetown, and also Dwazak community. We get reporter them all over the country for going more live updates. We get Kenema, we get Bombali, Tonkolili, Koina Dugu, Kambia, Kaine, Bond. All side we reporters then they today for CC. Yeah, exactly. We reported then they all about the country for CC una get waiting una one for C and waiting una one for Yeri. You were not able to watch the TV on channel 33. You can also get me on 101.6 FM. Also, you go get correct information waiting the happen presently in the country. As we tell you now, the voting, it don't start from the 7 a.m. and also it will end at 5 p.m. Not sit down and wait, say, okay, me I relax first or I cook, don't I eat full. Now that end they and they go vote. Today you for don't set aside, say this. I go exhibit me right. This time me right for a vote as citizen. Forget the new transformation where you hope for see. Whether you want for can change this country, the president, the mayor, we get different parliamentarians.
Because the choice we make today, get for live for the next 5 years. So you get for vote conscious, vote wise, and think development. Think development, now you're right.
Okay, so well, they get NBA in one of the party where we for talk to them live right now. Ede Aberdeen.
Okay, I think with team now, Aberdeen just caught up with them.
Yeah. Okay, well, as we don't update now, we go talk to Mohamed Jisno, where Ede na Aberdeen. Mohamed Ba from the ADP party, na Kokube area. We go cut so na Jisno for let we go na live up the where then at the NBA party where we go talk to more Mohamed Ba. Therefore give him more updates. We reported and there on well let we go there and see what's in the happen.
All right, thank you very much, Mariama, and to you, Samuel Ibrahim Kurma. Well, as AYV, we always want to be professional and also bring you balanced news on the election coverage. And we don't interview almost all the presidential aspirants, and Yusuf got attest to that. We just interviewed His Excellency the President, Dr. Anesbai Kuruma, who sided with the cast in final vote or last vote as President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and also retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, lawyer Francis Charles Magai of the PMDC, Samoa Kamara Doctor of the ruling All People's Congress Party, APC, and also other presidential aspirants as well across the country. Well, today we're in the house of the presidential candidates of the NDA, the National Alliance, Democratic Alliance, I beg your pardon, NDA. We're in Mohamed Siba. Good afternoon and welcome to AYV Television, sir.
Good afternoon, David.
So, how you feel when you vote?
Oh, I feel very good, very good. I feel very proud as a Sierra Leonean for being part of a historic democratic process. And this is a very good national character of Sierra Leone.
So how you want to describe the process?
Well, the process is smooth. It's just a question of the lines and long, but I was very impressed with the trained NEC officials. It's very smooth, and I'm so impressed, and I'm very proud of the outstanding job we NEC don't do.
So basically, you feel satisfied with the process so far?
Yes, so far I feel satisfied.
So what are you going to describe the level of optimism for the outcome of the election?
Oh, victory, victory. I believe after 5 o'clock, when I go to see the exit poll, the National Democratic Alliance will make a surprising lead, because we don't travel all over the country. The people of this country don't know so we get better ideas. They know say we are the real change. So we are very optimistic for victory.
In terms of peace, because this is very crucial at this particular point in time, how would you commit the National Democratic Alliance to peace at the end of the day?
110%. Of course, we know the history of this party. We are a party where they promote peace, where they advocate for peace. There's no other option for Sierra Leone. The only option is peace. I believe in the NEC. I think say so far my engagement with them don't show say a very professional institution, what I'm very proud of, and I know say they will conduct a free, fair, and credible election.
You talk about, say, you feel satisfied so far with the process, and someone asks you if you feel optimism of you getting a victory, and you say yes. You get the strength, you get the base?
Yes, I get the base. I get the base, I get the strength. Because it's very clear in Sierra Leone, say, for 56 years, we don't try two political parties, APC, SLPP, and Sierra Leone no make that significant development way then go attest say this is what they have done. The NDA get a better manifesto, get a better program, and so we don't sell unto the people, we convince the people and don't buy them. So by tomorrow, at least Sierra Leone will know say the National Democratic Alliance is the next government of Sierra Leone.
And probably this is your first time with the vote?
Yes, I would say this is the first time I vote, correct.
So how you feel as a first-time voter in Sierra Leone?
Feel very proud because of what I describe an inclusive democracy. Something where Sierra Leone as a country, we don't show the League of Nations here. We say we are part of the process. And that we're a democratic society, we're a society we believe in the rights of the citizen. We're a nation where we believe, say, the only way we will go forward is to have a democratic process.
I think that question we ask even all the presidential candidates there, even with President Nkrumah, and we ask them, and this same question we ask you as well. What do you vote for? Well,
I'll tell you what, we process you the vote by secret ballot. So I want to say I'm not going to disclose what I vote for, right? Because it's a secret ballot, and I want to respect the process.
Okay. So you talk about inclusive democracy. Now we suicide plenty political parties disagree with the memorandum of understanding between the Syrian police and the other parties them for the vehicular restriction movement. Now, what do you take on that particular?
Oh, we support the Sierra Leone police because the restriction was limited, and we believe, say, the Sierra Leone police, they act in good faith for contain any security issues. So we support that. We support the restriction.
Send a message to Sierra Leoneans who are watching you and listening to you across the globe.
Well, the only future is the National Democratic Alliance. We believe, say, when the National Electoral Commission declare we as the next government of Sierra Leone, it's going to be a new day in Sierra Leone. We know, say, the people of this country don't try other two-party them, but it's about time, Lord, we get something different. From Ghana to Benin, from Togo to Nigeria, all these countries that don't get a new transformative leadership, new political parties. It is time for Sierra Leone to let themselves adhere to that wind of change. So we believe, say, we are the party of the future. We believe, say, we are the next government of Sierra Leone by the grace of God.
You accept the results if you're not being in favor of you, party?
We go accept a credible, free, and fair and transparent election.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
All right. Well, in the presidential candidate for the NDA political party, just don't vote. And as AYV, we want for TAC, we'll bring come to you all the latest updates ahead of the election. Well, Nasogo Tapia, and we will try for interview the UDM political party, the presidential candidate. Back to you, Samuel Nkrumah and Mariam Mansari in our main studio, now Wesley Street.
Wilson and also Fambul, you will watch and listen. That's now the presidential candidate, when Mohamed Ba from the National Alliance, Democratic Alliance Party, NDA, where he be talk to us. We all done the all the presidential candidates and all the people them we don't go vote so far this morning. They preach transformation, they preach peace. And for CC, we can't reach that level where all Salon want for CC Salon reach.
Yes, indeed. And safely, Salon General Council for at least practice good democracy. And we read safely Mohamed Siba when a presidential candidate be the talk. I mean, same way so get for comment, no. For at least this kind of way they organize these elections because the CC, the process they go smooth. Now one thing we say just mention if it's a problem we cut across, we get for do with the long queues. The queues they know they move fast.
And so people are slow where they inside there, like the staff them where they do the process, they're very slow because some man myself I be there Regent Road this morning. Also I get the views of people there because they myself register. So the queue from Regent Road, the school, Emmett School, the queue they take up now the streets. and the process be so slow, people they grumble. But the PCM, the way they inside they always they try for say things run the normal way if for run. And also them be very polite, they talk to people and they beg people them for be patient, for let them wait for their turn. I go say kudos to the PCM na Regent Road community where na the Emmet school we see say they talk to the people them for let them be patient and wait for them turn. But the process is really slow, the line long.
Well, not just the same thing myself gets where I go this morning na Dwazak community as really then gets about 10 stations them within that center day. But the process I be they go like it's smooth. That's why the fact say it be go somehow slow. But remember say the total number of registered voters them from which we get from NEC now 3,178,660.
Okay, Samuel, I just want for all you there as they get the presidential candidates, the C4C, is Dr. Sam Sumana, where himself they go cast in votes now. Follow go see exactly waiting the happen at the polling station. Okay, we go to the presidential candidates where na Sansumana, where na the C4C party himself they represent. Well, let we see waiting the happen at the polling station right now. Okay, well, that's not the presidential candidate in Samo. That's not the presidential candidates where na Sansumana where they represent the C4C. They come on now na host for go na the polling station usai it get for go cast in votes. As we reported and they on floor, they show we exactly what they happen. They don't reach na street right now. Then they go na the polling station usai they register.
Well, this now for just ensure say at least we give everybody the fair opportunity. I mean, the presidential aspirant itself. Then big supporters, they will give them fair opportunity. Anytime we cut up with you, we give you opportunity. At least we put you live on AYV television for at least let not only the supporters them of your party, but Sierra Leoneans let all Salomon see how it go like, how it like. Let you tell Salomon them how you want for see Salon. During the election.
Okay, well right now we go to Christopher Keru, where himself then at Ion police station for giving updates.
In every corner of Sierra Leone, mind you, AYV is the official election station, and we will be giving you every detail about the election. And here comes the former vice president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Chief Sam Sumana. He has been a president. He has been ruling for quite some time when the president was out of the country, and he was, doing everything he can to ensure he contributes to the nation's development. And now today, he is the aspiring candidate under the C4C party, and also is now here to cast his vote. We'll get to hear from him after he has casted his vote, for him to explain to us what are some of the findings he has just made. And there he goes, as you can see. As you can see, he's now giving the opportunity to cast his vote. He had shown his voter registration ID card, and the polling officer is directing him to the polling station in which he's going to cast his vote. He's moving. One would say he's moving slow, uncalculated, in order to cast his vote. And he's now in the polling station. Polling station 10. Here are Arts Regents. And what I'm saying from the front door, it says from M to S. That's from Mosire to Sano. He's in there. atmosphere is very much peaceful. Everything is peaceful. The police and everybody working together with the business departments and other forces are all here to ensure that the atmosphere is peaceful. You can tell that this is what Sierra Leoneans want to see, because just by looking at their faces, you'll tell that they are happy to cast their votes. And with hope, with optimism, they are yearning to see improvements, improvements in education, improvements in water sector, improvements in light, improvements in infrastructure, improvements in the roads, and every other thing as they are yearning. Definitely we're going to see a new president. And the question that's echoing across all around the four corners of Sierra Leone, will the new president bring the necessary changes or add to the improvement that the country has been enjoying? Well, we'll continue to give you updates as things unfold. Going through the necessary checkup to ensure that he has, I should say, an authentic card, and that he has met the criteria to cast his vote. He's still there. He's with the polling officer and all the polling agents. He's still in the polling station, going through the necessary. And from that point, whoever is going to cast his vote for will be a secret. No one will know. And the most interesting part of it, he is here with his mother. He went home, collects the mother, and now they're here. Both of them are going to cast their votes. The aspiring presidential candidate under the Coalition for Change ticket, Chief Sam Sumana. One would say he is the presidential aspirant for the Coalition for Change, and he has been the former vice president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And nothing that he has also ruled as the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone for over 300 days. We are right in the polling station as we continue to give you details of happenings. The aspiring presidential candidate for the Coalition for Change, Chief Sam Sumana, is going through the necessary checkup. The polling agent is calling on his name, and as she has just done the necessary checkup, he's now going to pen his signature to ensure that he is now going to vote. That's the signature of the former Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Chief Sam Sumana. He's moving to get the voting slip, and now they're placing a stamp on it to enable him to vote.
No write name, no sign. You tick or you don't print. The way you don't say the phone and so.
That was for the presidential, and now he's going to hand another one to him. That's for the member of parliament, and he has just placed a stamp on it to give it an authentic thing.
No writing name, no sign, you tick or you complete. The way you full up.
He's now moving to a place where we call behind closed door. Nobody is going to see what he's going to do. He's now going to cast his vote. From afar you can gaze on it because it's prohibited for one to go closer, and it's against the rule of law for you to know who.
Okay, well, that's not the former Vice President Chief Samuel Sansumana, and now the presidential candidate for the C4C party. He's in at the polling station right now. Usai they cast a vote. As you read and they call the number, in ID number, and where they don't call the ID number, then go show on the paper. They don't do that. They all Usai don't tick against a name. And now they now the ballot box, the secret corner. Usai they go for cast in votes.
Well, I believe say that now one thing we just shout transparency, and you know the electioneering process they go like, because now the same kind of procedure we see the first gentleman of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency the President Dr. Ansbai Koroma. Now that same procedures they said in Fala this morning. I believe say now the same procedure is a go through. Is that not so?
Okay, then we don't see say right now Chief Sansumana, when the former Vice President na Salon, they don't cast the first vote inside the ballot box, and now it cast the second vote inside the second ballot box. It go. And then that's not the presidential and parliamentary votes them, they don't cast. So now it go for the mayor and the councillors. Okay. Well, now that's it takes so right now, but casting voted. The staff them where they try for show them how then they go about the process for full the paper. They don't give them the first one, nine and olam. And staff where they also they try for like cut the paper for Giam. It show him now how he get for Fulham. And where he Fulham, how he get for go na in secret corner for say he take whether he wants for be president or whether he want for be the next leader. Sansumana don't take the paper, then now the two paper, the councillor and the mayor in paper, they go now in secret corner for go casting votes for whether he wants for become.
Them papers then they will then give them mind, you know, so for bring them like us. You get for tick whether you want and you get for dock them inside the box. Tick the candidates where you conscience give for votes and then put them inside the ballot box. Not until you take out with 9 votes. So as you watch, if you following on television, you will see we don't follow the presidential candidates. At least one give everybody fair opportunity. We want to give every one of the candidates the opportunity at least for give them that opportunity. Let not only them candidate them supporters they see them, but self the own country see at least. Be given the opportunity, let us show them where they go vote. Because if you see candidates don't go vote, at least also you say grab go.
Okay, well we see say Chief Samuel Sansumana don't cast in 3rd and 4th votes. They go now outside, they go deep in finger into the ink, where they show say they don't vote, they don't be part of the process, where you get the right for vote one time and you left finger. Now you the deep inside the ink, as you see me self your finger, and they don't dip them inside the ink, where don't show say yes, they don't vote. You see, in Samuel Sansumana, they show your finger for show say yes. In the citizen of this country, he don't perform in right way if for perform. They show your finger, and we report them. They right now. We they go to we report them.
Yes, indeed. Live updates on the different locations.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now we go now for your UAT they say.
Sierra Leoneans where they conduct a peaceful and free election. Okay, sir. And I feel very good that the process will go on smoothly here, and I pray that it will go on the same way all over the country.
So what's your next step after we don't vote?
Well, where I don't vote now, I don't have my mama, we don't vote together. I go back home and I follow up with other parts of the country. To make sure that I monitor through my agents then and the executive of the party so that everything will go on correctly.
So anything that you hope for the outcome of this result?
That's success, because I know Sierra Leone need a change, and I don't serve this country, don't grant this country the opportunity for a change, and I believe that what my party stand for, the coalition for change, they come for better with country. Experience being the best master, no question, and I will serve very well for making Sierra Leone better. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's now the former Vice President and Chief Samuel Sansumana, now the presidential candidate for C4C, where he don't go cast in vote, as we all don't see. He has his finger up for sure say yes, he don't vote. Samuel.
Yes, a good year for exercise your right as a citizen of this country, where at least you vote counts every citizen, and no matter if somebody you be. You're not a professor, now one vote you get. So make use of that one vote day. You now just a laborer, or you now a cleaner or sweeper or whatsoever. Now that same one vote that professor get now you get. And today on day you get the rights. The country now and day. Salon and go before one.
And then we earn.
And then at least you thumb, because after everything at least you thumb and get for put the info.
And make sure say where you go for go vote, you vote correctly to how they don't they educate una. As if you use pen, you dey tick inside the box. Either you make correct or you mark X. If now you thumb, you dey use thumb print. Make sure say you print exactly inside the box, enough for go out of the box.
And as you can see from these steps we'll get, if you take a look keenly, you will find out say you take a look keenly, you will find out say the indications then there. You can either use the pen and tick or you use your thumb. Use your thumb. If you not use the pen, you can easily use the thumb. This is now the voting procedures. As we go along, we will get for the GIU updates, we will get for the GIU the steps them, how and how you forgot about them. Go now and go do am, not say 10 day force. As I talk now, we understand say closely they approach 1 p.m. and we get barely a few hours for go. And mind you, not sit on with say
well,
5 o'clock you grab
okay, Samuel, well we they go now over to Salon Trump. As instead they go for go cast in votes. We all get the rights for votes today. Now we right.
In a democratic state, we say secret ballot box. And even if you want to vote for person, no need for announcer. For say, I support this, I support this. You say for secret there, and you go vote secret back. So if me go vote secret, I only want to talk say anybody 16 candidates. If any presidential will win, if you remember me, you know all in the race.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Go.
Well, family, this is Donald Trump, and we're there in our station, polling center 16559. And they are Allegiance Square, and we can't see Donald Trump can't vote. So what do you think of the process?
Well, the process, you go normally. As we all can say, we need a peaceful and free and fair elections. Okay. So Salon Trump, now that make a go around for enlightening the community on a pertinent policy issues of the state. You know, so no need, no violence. So that's make a go around.
So you want to say that, yeah, you just can't enlighten the people there about the election?
Because everybody is, I get 2.5 million electorate when are voters, when are supporters.
2.5.
Because they delete me and the rest, they delete me from the ring of heavyweight lifting, they delete me and the first.
So family go want to know why they delete you from the process. If you feel say you're not eligible,
that's the widespread intimidation of Salon Trump by the so-called institutions like PPLC and NEC and others that don't subvert the citizens' right to participatory democracy. So they invite the civil society, the media, to protect against such forces that threaten peace, justice, and good governance.
You vote, sir?
Well, how can I vote? You already delete me.
So you're not citizen of Sierra Leone.
I believe say you register.
I register and me now one of the presidential candidates for the People's Democratic Party. But why they for delete me? This is the question. Nobody will answer. My PPRC and NEC and others. Why they for delete me? Now the rest. Okay. So now that's make a go round to me 2.5 million voters, electorate. When I'm voters, them for let them go peacefully and they get freedom of vote to where they want vote to. So me they talk say vote gender. Because me already they don't delete me from the rest.
Okay, we saw they don't delete you. So what message you need to family about the election?
Well, the election, as we only see, they go normal. Then I will continue for appeal to the electorate, make them go peacefully and vote peacefully and go back now home. And now wait 2022, then I'm 2222. So that time if you can't make life there and body there, they will vote for Salon Trump.
Salon, one more question. One more question.
Yeah, good ideas for promote Salon. Like me say me on manifesto, and I got compressed to mechanize farming, agriculture, and fishing. No one think about their method for begin fishing. Fishing industry.
Yes, and Salon, somebody will want to say, now as they appeal that for any president who will win, let a member you. So that means I've been true say you go to the electoral and they should be the person.
No, not to the bellow. Unless I look left, right, see nobody will capable for talk up with the So now that we talk about anything, we get an institution we set for conduct election, like the National Electoral Commission, and PPRC. Now then delete me.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much.
Well, Ina Usman Tawali and Ina a member of the People's Democratic Party, we in a PDP. And as you see that video there, now from Regent Square, we reach everybody. That's why the fact, from what he say, they're not being given the opportunity for participating inside this election. I mean, and not be able to represent in party way in the PDP inside this March 7/20 elections. But one thing we bring up now the fact, he say yes, he register, but because they're not being given the opportunity for them delete them, so himself at least.
Another vote.
But one thing we come out clear, and we have been very more happy about the video and the fact, even though not the votes, but he preached the message of peace. But we were than select votes because he votes not right.
He votes not right, and he also tells Salon people and say the next 222 it will be the next president. Yes, 222 it will be the next president inside Salon, and he also preached. But peace, everybody they continuously they preach about peace. We for maintain peace because Salon in better one the development of this country. We the citizens and if we know say we want to see a better. Okay, we go now to Dwazak community. UDM, flag bearer, and candidates that are already for casting votes in the Dwazak community.
It was a Phil Usai, the presidential candidate for the UDM party. They come for casting votes now. When Mohamed Soa, they come for casting votes now. Votes also the wait time for casting votes now the Zach community. Well, for now the atmosphere very cool and calm. As you see that people they're in a bit normal and also they're going for casting votes. You see people are very happy and I'll talk to this man quick before. Hello, you can tell me them.
Yes, my name is Mohamed Mustafa Dakwa.
Alright, so Mohamed Mustafa, how do you feel when you can cast your vote today?
Well, I feel so good because here will be the carry on the process. The process is just too unique. And here will be so delighted for CC taking future on anyone way in boost my life. So that's exactly how everybody and think they go in very systematic manner.
Alright, thank you very much. We'll come back to now, but right now, the United Democratic Party, UDM, Mohamed Soa, the presidential candidates, don't come for casting votes. Good afternoon, welcome to YB Television. So, you live?
Good afternoon, sir. How are you, sir?
Alright, so you feel for casting votes today at this station?
I feel good at the responsibility for votes. So, I dare for can votes.
Okay, so now that you plan for the votes, are you want to describe the process?
Well, I don't monitor the process since this morning and I don't see any problem with it. I hope so it will end so.
All right, and so we'll talk to you back after you come and vote. Well, then, the presidential candidate for the UDM political party, and he say they're going to go casting votes now, and they move alongside the yes in all white, and they're going now for the fourth side, and we they don't push you that way. So go back and say you watch AYV television live, and also link up to AYV radio on 11.6, and with a across the entire country, Sierra Leone, and points for
Go.
That's now the presidential aspirant for the presidential candidate for the EDM party as a presently day now the Dwazak community and a day now the Baptist polling center outside they go for who cast the vote. But my colleague David Remy Wilson, David and they get for the updates we as how we now the process they go like other parts of the country.
Yes, then they now was a community for give on a live update on waiting they happen inside the different community.
Alert from reminders. Email Linda, Carol, and Tim. Alert from reminders. YouTube live streaming.
So good according to what himself say, he said the process really peaceful and the process they go on smooth. He said no problem no day na the Dwazak community. We reported and they for giving more live updates on waiting than they see and waiting they unfold. We there so for updates now as we don't they go around across the country. We don't go Bo, we don't go Kenema, we don't go in Maboka. People in the every side of the country where AYV, as you know, say AYV na in Salon Sabi, we there also for guna updates for let una know exactly what in the happen inside today March 7, the voting day, when you the exhibit your rights for pick who that you want for lead this country. If you want to see change in the educational sector, if you want to see change in the infrastructural sector, for see safe, because plenty people they cry for so many things, the health sector, other different areas than the way people they want to see transformation. Now with this you vote, now in go make them transformation in the and bring Salon to Usai you want for see Salon. In terms of development, it then me and you and because today na the day for let go cast your vote. For that leader, we go can change the country.
Yes, now today you get the opportunity. And remember, say your opportunity day from now, 10 to 5 p.m. After 5 p.m., all the polling centers and stations them right across the country get for close. Now the official next time that they don't start work since this 7 a.m. and you get for the day 5 p.m. when at 5 evening 10. Remember, say you get the opportunity now. Grab left so whatsoever you do.
Okay, well, they come give una back waiting they happen inside the same Dwazak community. So David Remy Wilson as he day na the floor right now for giving live updates. Where they na the community, the Dwazak community, Usai Mohammed Soa, the presidential candidate for UDM. Usai, he don't go for go casting vote. You see, say David Remy Wilson is standby for Guna exactly waiting the happen na the ground. We reported and they all about the country for sure say yes. AYV na in Salon Sabi and we they go na credible and factual and balanced news coverage for sure say yes. AYV na in Salon Sabi. That now be the presidential candidate for UDM where himself don't go for go casting votes na the Dwazak community.
This is now part of the efforts for CISE. We give equal opportunities to all the presidential candidates and we at least they take part inside this election. And we team the rights across the country. We cover all the 16 districts within at the length and breadth of Sierra Leone. Remember, say we get reporters them within Freetown, Port Loko, Cambia, Karine, Moyamba, Bons, Bombali, Tonkolili, Bo, Pujang, Kenema, Kailaun, Kono, Kwenadugu, and Sef, Falaba. We in the new district we just don't join in border district we na Kwenadugu. We did right across the country for CISE. We give you live updates. We tell you, we show you, tell you waiting they happen.
So,
after that we there for today.
Yes, and so far so good. We don't get plenty people and we don't go cast them votes. We start from Solomon Berewa, when I be the former vice president for the Sierra Leone People's Party, where he don't cast in votes already. And Kylie, where he don't cast in votes when at the presidential.
Now the one in mix for the national grand.
Go for short break and we will come back and continue for watch AYV television all 10 on channel 33 and also 101.6 FM as AYV Nai Salon Sabi.
Alert from Google Chrome. Good, they should be prosecuted.
Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be asking people questions about the upcoming elections and also what do you like most about Sierra Leone. Let's take a look.
Friend, me I like Sierra Leone too bad because me a citizen of Sierra Leone. That's make I love Sierra Leone, that's the one. I like we culture. I like many things in Sierra Leone. More we cassava leaf for plasters. I love the one day too much because I am my best favorite. I like the market woman them. I like them business. I like with the business woman them. We serious than life. More with the woman them.
Well, actually, what I like about Salon, Sierra Leone people there, we unite and we religious tolerance. For that reason, more I like Salon people.
The only thing I like about Sierra Leone is the peace. Where they win within the country, everybody get rights for enjoying life. And so I believe say if we maintain the peace, we all go enjoy as one.
The people really. So far I've met amazing and really welcoming and warm people and it's made the experience wonderful.
I like to go out there with my friends and get fun at the beach. I like African cultures and a big market. I love Baltimore Salon.
We want love, we unite, love, we love one another in a salon. Because the culture is great. We got a whole lot of resources, so we want peace. We alone not play with salon. Let we salon become one. Salon alone become one. Let we have a peaceful election.
I want peace for this election. That's paramount. Without peace, we all go wrong. 2, we want a free, fair, credible election.
Salon for unite so that we all go be one, Sierra Leoneans.
So dear, I beg this election. We want peaceful election. We want free and fair election. Dear, I beg Sierra Leoneans because if we well we no go no side for we make. So dear, I will beg Mama Salon. Dear, Lord make this election free and fair. Thank you.
One piece na Salon.
Let's say now, unless I will principal. I will get Sierra Leone. Kona Sierra Leone Salon free town. Well, I just want to molele. Play with the youth, them. Let we just not create.
Alert from Google Chrome. Today is the day to show this country how NGC will achieve a lot of goals ZAP didn't achieve.
Let we go vote peaceful one who can sit them back peace because this is now peaceful election we get by the grace of God.
I pledge my country, Sierra Leone. I fight the praising of my dawn. I commit to the Father for my holy for the unity. It's season, I pledge or easy. I put her inside server praising. So every God, so every God. We love AYV.
In
2018, Sierra Leone has a date with destiny, and only one team is ready to take you every step of the way. Only one team will have all the facts, all the figures, all the stats. Only one team will have the news as it breaks, bringing you the twists and the turns. Only one team is armed with the most advanced broadcasting technology, the most innovative programming, and the most modern set designs. Only one team will take you live across the country, give you insights from the sharpest minds in media, and bring you the most authoritative voices in Sierra Leone. The countdown has begun, and only your home of credible, factual, and balanced coverage is ready for 2018. Only AYV, because AYV Nain Salon Sabi.
And we are out here on the streets of Freetown as I'm going to be diving into the minds of our fellow Sierra Leoneans to find out what they love most about Sierra Leone. What do you love most about Sweet Mama Salone?
Well, like for example, I like the peace within Sierra Leone, the beaches, everything about Sierra Leone. I like everything about Sierra Leone.
I love Mama Salone because of the one thing I love Mama Salone. When God creates us in this country, you know, we need to worship God. But the most thing I love Mama Salone, just like the country, when God made, I found myself and my family. Just that is the most thing I like in Mama Salone.
So what do you love most about Sweet Mama Salone?
I love Sweet Mama Salone because of the peace we have and peaceful election we are going to have in tomorrow. So we thank God for that. That's why I love this salone.
Well, I love the peaceful atmosphere. Let me say everything about salone. I love everything about salone.
Mama Salone is peaceful country. That's why I like Mama Salone, because of peaceful country.
Okay.
Love peace, love and unity, and free fair election. That's what I like for my country.
So what do you love most about Mama Salone?
You know that Sierra Leone is our country, so we love Sierra Leone most. We love the mineral, the gold, like everything about Sierra Leone, we love it.
Because Mama Salone, I like them bad. Because while Mama Salone change now, let everybody for enjoy the country. Through God your power. This make I like Mama Salone. So we need help from the country, so everybody at this country for help we make help we. Through God your power. Let everybody enjoy.
I love that. Okay, so what do you love most about Sweet Mama Salone?
I love the peaceful country.
Sierra Leone is free, that's one. Okay. Yeah, Sierra Leone is free. That's just the reason why I love Sierra Leone. Let there be peace in this country, Mama Sierra Leone. We love you, let there be peace, Mama Salone. Let there be peace, Mama Sierra Leone.
Vote Sierra Leone.
Vote Salone.
Vote Salone.
Vote Salone. Vote Salone. I love Salone.
Vote Salone.
Vote Salone.
Vote Salone. Peaceful election.
This March on AYV, in-depth insights into the elections, the campaigns, the rally, votings, tallying, until the results. Catch on with our exclusives. Wake Up Salon, front page, this day, AYV on Sundays. And when you need a break, tune in for entertainment. Cypher and Center, Hit the Street, Africa Top 10, Brain Teaser, Treat Food, bringing you closer to God are our religious shows, the inspirational talk, the gospel playlist. When your hectic day is over, we give you Midnight Special, the latest Hollywood, Sollywood, Nollywood, and Bollywood movies for your relaxation and fun, cartoons, family comedy, and many more. AYV for the best of television. AYV, Naim Salon Sunday.
Yes, Dada. Hey. Mama Salon de Kaya.
Fast production.
You see the picking and the street and the die. Nobody feel hurt this. Like a dance, we live to me as a better. I see the picking and the street and the cry. Oh no, no, no. See nobody not there for them, yeah. Everything but tomorrow. Every mix I love for better tomorrow. They are the leaders of tomorrow. Officer Ricky, they don't know the island. So we don't have them cry. We don't have them suffer. Now we have them here. They are the leaders of tomorrow.
I say picky like a missy, Sabona biggie suffer. How I press, I so like the Sophia. Cells on the eye, would I take away pam? I'm an only papa, no day, how I go make them. Sister, we are a boca, God don't catch a cam. I want go school, but money no day. We the suffer, now disconsolate, big one and all day. Papa go be there, now you and. Take care, yeah, we don't left, now you and. But we the picking them, no understand. Why we go suffer so big, now we learn. Yeah, we don't tire now for the cry.
Set the picking and the street and the cry. Oh no, no, no. Say nobody not there for them, yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Everything but tomorrow. Every mix I love for better tomorrow. They are the leaders of tomorrow. Officer Ricky, they don't have the island. Say the picking and the street and the suffer. And the suffer. Not so then they rape them, give them bad drugs. I say some they can take them say them they help them. Give them a get fucked up, I saw them they treat them. I saw them they make them cry.
From where I lost my sister, people begin use me. Sell pepper, Maggie, Abbas, even cold water. They come be picking and they see, so they die na gutter. So don't turn sit back, so don't turn waiter. No good food, no good shelter. For good education, say not indicator. We not get good medication, I don't know for later. We well body one, now God no more get up.
I see the picking and the street and they cry. Oh no, no, no. Say nobody not there for them, yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Everything but tomorrow. Every mix I love for better tomorrow. They are the leaders of tomorrow. Officer Ricky, they don't have the island. They say so. Love you up, them, yeah. Love you up, them, yeah. Mr. Government.
SLPP, and I can
rest in peace. You get for be wise now. You get for be wise now. Think twice now. Oh, oh. As you choose a leader for the country. You get for be wise now. You get for be wise now. Think twice now. Oh, oh. As you choose a leader for the country. You get for be wise now. You get for be wise now. Think twice now. Make we pass people beyond a tribal line. Let me hold yourself as one, oh yeah, for being Mama Salon. Beat you one vote, beat you one vote. Now you go make Salon sweet, oh yeah. Make the right choice for save the future. Make we pass people beyond a tribal line. Let me hold yourself as one, oh yeah, for being Mama Salon.
Hello viewers, I am Sarah Boa and I am live on the streets of Freetown. I'll be asking people what they love most about Sierra Leone and their advice for the upcoming elections. Stay tuned. So can you tell us what you love the most about Sierra Leone? Like when you think about Sierra Leone, what makes you feel so happy?
What exactly makes me feel so happy about my country is the name of Sierra Leone. The name of Sierra Leone, when you look at it, it is spiritual and biblical. And the shape of the mountain, it gives the description, the Lion Mountain. And when you look at the name Lion Mountain, and that coincides with the name of Jesus Christ, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, Sierra Leone is a beautiful land.
So what advice will you give to the young ones during this upcoming elections?
The only advice I will give to the young ones as an evangelist and also a citizen of Sierra Leone is for them to seek the face of the Lord. You can hear so many of 17 aspirants or below. They've said what they want. They said what they are going to give out. But I tell you something, leadership is from God.
Well, I like tourism in Sierra Leone, yes. I like tourism. I like to see tourists coming in our country because tourism is one of the things that are giving us money in this country. But now the tourism now has gone to, let me say, about from 100% to 10% now. But we see hotels coming on, building and construction going on. So we are hoping to see tourism better because that's my love. I love that best in this country. Tourism is my best.
So what advice will you give to the young ones for the upcoming elections?
Well, I want them to stay out from violence and keep their focus on the election, to vote freely and fairly, and may God bless them for what they will do.
Can you tell us like anything you love about Sierra Leone?
And one thing I love about Sierra Leone, Sierra Leone is a very peaceful country, rated among the world best in terms of peace, and I believe that the country is very beautiful. We have a lot of resources. We just hope that we can utilize our resources to benefit the people.
So what is your advice to your fellow citizens?
Well, I'm hoping that every Sierra Leone will look at this opportunity here, the coming election, that will all be very peaceful. Election is just a democratic right that we can just express ourselves in a peaceful way. And let us all go out and vote peacefully, engage each other, and at the end of the day, we know for the fact that the best man going to come out successful, and it's for all of good. So hopefully no one going to cause any kind of issue or fights or any intimidation. So we're hoping that the election will be very peaceful.
So tell us 5 things you love about Sierra Leone.
I mean, I think I love the unity. You know, in Sierra Leone, of course, we have natural resources, we have natural abyesses. Our academic system is something I do admire. And of course, the coexistence of our people in this country. These are some of the things I actually do admire, you know, because we do our normal businesses together. And of course, the unity, you know, in diversity we have at hand. I think something I admire much.
So what advice will you give your fellow Sierra Leoneans for the upcoming elections?
I mean, one thing I would love to tell Sierra Leoneans that we have only one Sierra Leone, and we are all Sierra Leoneans. Irrespective of the tribe you find yourself, assume that this election is a day process. It will come and go, but remain as Sierra Leoneans. So I want to advise fellow Sierra Leoneans, don't be involved into violence activity. Stay away from violence. See Sierra Leoneans as your brothers. Don't discriminate people because of their tribe, because of the region they are coming from. We are all Sierra Leoneans, and of course all the presidential aspirants are open to actually come and develop this country, and no other country but Sierra Leone. So whether you are in APC, SLPP, whosoever political party you find yourself, let's work for the interest of Sierra Leone, and of course let's see Sierra Leone progress after March 7.
So name me 5 things you love about Sierra Leone.
I like the beaches, I like the atmosphere, the environment, I like the good food them. I like the religious tolerance who they play in the country. Then I like the media, the most important thing about it, the media, because they play a great role in the country. For that we enjoy things now, we get informations. More they recommend AYV, now in Salon Savi. Now we all Savi in the country, AYV. I would like for give advice to me company young man them. Like we go to election. Now we don't need violence, we don't need fights. We don't need anything to create problem with we. Waiting we go want, we go like peaceful election. Then the young boys them, like we say, we accept the outcome of the result. Then no politician how can give you Ramadan, give you drugs, for so let you go fight. Do with the big young man them, with the beg the president, let them conduct for we free and fair election.
So can you tell us the thing you love most about Sierra Leone?
Well, first of all, I love my country as a whole. I love Sierra Leone, and I love the people in the country. We respect visitors, and we are very, very much peaceful in this country.
Love the peace about Sierra Leone.
Peace, exactly.
So what advice will you give Sierra Leoneans concerning the upcoming elections?
My advice to everybody in Sierra Leone, just avoid violence. Stop the violence. This upcoming election, vote wisely and put Salon first. That's my advice.
What a lovely day, and we had incredible answers from the people of Sierra Leone. I am Sarah Bauer, and you are watching AYV Television.
See the whole world be looking at us, yeah, 'cause our land is honey, all the future money, and see I get you, no, I see Lali, see I turn in Mali, they want it, yo, they need it, we have it, yes, let the world come and taste this beautiful land, they want it, oh, they need it, we have it, let the world come and taste this beautiful land.
AYV, Action Station.
Ambana election, ayakachi, dileli manego, fuiji kwalograle, mamufoni gisia, dileli omoyeya. 2018 election year, moi Fatima et moi Moussou Fambo. The peace is in our hands.
Let we stay away from violence. Let us be peaceful. The election in peace, then we all earn.
My name is Anthony Navo Jr. Me, na the founder and president for AYV Media Empire. This 2018 election, the peace then we are.
My name is Abdulkaim Aziz Kamara. I'm in the National Publicity Secretary for the All Political Party Association. Young people of this country, 2018 elections, peace then we are.
I call on all Sierra Leonean students to conduct themselves in a very peaceful manner during the course of the election. For that reason, peace then we are.
Students of Sierra Leone, peace then we are 2018 election. Peace then we are 2018 election. 2018 election, peace then we are.
2018 election, peace then we are. The young man in a salon, 2018 election, peace then we are. 2018.
Salon Famboudin, 2018 election, peace day now we are.
2018 election, peace day now we are.
2018 election, peace day now we are.
2018 election are just peaceful and
2018 election, peace day now we are.
Staff of Women's Situation Room say 2018 election, peace day now we are.
We when they organize the Women's Situation Room na Salon say 2018 election, peace day now we are. 2018 elections, peace day now we are.
Today is a big day for Sierra Leone that we are out for exercise with voting rights as Sierra Leoneans want to conduct a peaceful and free election.
Okay, sir.
And I feel very good that the process will go on smoothly here, and I pray that it will go on the same way all over the country.
Okay, so what are your next step after we don't vote today?
Well, where I don't vote now, I don't count with my mama, we don't vote together. I go back home and I follow up with other parts of the country to make sure that they monitor through my agents then and the executive of the party so that everything will go on correctly.
So when you hope for the outcome of this result?
Not success, because I know Sierra Leone need a change, and I don't serve this country, don't grant this country the opportunity for a change, and I believe that what my party stand for, the Coalition for Change, it can for better with country.
So you optimistic say your party will come for change this country?
Well, experience being the best master, no question, and I will serve very well for make Sierra Leone better. Thank you very much.
They don't get up early this morning for can cast them vote, for make them voice, they read them voice by the governance of this country. And I also glad with una the media. The way una don't make, we don't see all waiting they happen inside the country. Without going to Bo, I know really now waiting they happen at Bo. Without going to Karine, I know say Karine also is peaceful today. So also democracy where President Koroma don't try for instill this country, where he derived from the 1991 Constitution. And we, your party, been bring that in 1991, and of course, come underpinned by President. I think that the process that one day. Every year we are getting better. Everywhere we are getting better. And believe me today, I believe say now a success and a win for Sierra Leone. Whatever happens today, I believe say now a win for Sierra Leone because the people are determined for come peacefully, responsibly can cast their votes today and then go home and watch the votes.
Right, so how much clock you wake this morning for can vote?
I don't wake from 3 o'clock. I've been just wait no more now. They listen to DJ bass and other people and commentary and all that. For me, I'm so excited because this is what we've been fed for as politicians. People then forget a time for exercise their voice. Politics, not just for decide whether for rule. After that, all man go by in normal work.
not for affect you and all that, and for just choose who that go run we, and we dey play God Lord, get the right person today, we go run we, and the right people there we go help them behind that. So for me, I'm very happy, and I congratulate you now also, particularly AYV, for what you did.
Now tell us, Sierra Leoneans, what does this mean? What's the feeling like this morning?
It's so good to be able to express my franchise this morning, and it's good for our democracy. I think that it bodes well for Sierra Leone's future. I'm very proud to come here to exercise my rights.
So far, the atmosphere is very peaceful. Many Sierra Leoneans are out trying to ensure that they exercise their franchise and cast their ballots for whom they think is best suited for the presidency and vice presidency of Sierra Leone. You've been one among those vying for that particular seat. Are you satisfied so far with the process?
I think so. I think even in terms of campaigning, especially in my area, people have been very tolerant. People of various parties meet together and they just acknowledge each other. And it's been very positive. I hope that that atmosphere that has prevailed pre-election will prevail on election day. But I'm very hopeful.
Now, amidst that hope of yours, what will be your message to the thousands of Sierra Leoneans going out there today to vote so that peace will be maintained, especially from members of the National Grand Coalition?
My message is it's not a matter of life and death. Eventually, the people of Sierra Leone have got to decide. Let us vote. Whoever comes on top, comes on top. And we respect the will of the electorate. But I think we need to practice democracy. We need to know that we may think we know what is right, but ultimately it's the populace that decides. So let's leave it to the populace to decide.
This might sound hilarious, but you being the vice presidential candidate of the National Grand Coalition, who are you going to vote for?
Let me think. Let me think. I think there is a gentleman called Dr. Kadle Koleyum Kela heading our party, and I think we have a couple of candidates from the National Grand Coalition. So definitely National Grand Coalition. That's what I call a rhetorical question.
It still is a public national duty which I thought I must come to perform.
So almost lucky wake this morning for can vote?
I woke up at 3 o'clock.
Not usual time that week you wake?
No, of course not.
And so what do you remember inside 2007 and tell me how you can cast your vote?
I was overexcited. I was the candidate. I was contesting against Anis Kurwan. So you can imagine the excitement I had then.
And you get a confidence of coming and winning.
I was so sure that I would win.
So you would describe the moments then they with now, today?
Even now I'm excited. I have an interest in the candidate I'm voting for. And I want that candidate, the party and the various candidates to win.
So how you describe the atmosphere and so far the momentum of the country for the election?
It's exuberant. The excitement of the people is very encouraging. The desire for them to see that the democratic process goes on is very encouraging.
How you want to describe this election, this 2018 election?
I wish it would be very peaceful. 2007 was peaceful as well. But this one, because of the number of candidates, we are expecting that there will be some fracas. We have not seen that. I'm sure it's going to be very peaceful. I know we have all the various stations, your station, many others, who are giving us a rundown of what is happening. So I think we're going to enjoy it. It's going to be a rare, good demonstration of how much our democracy has developed.
So interestingly, you can't vote with Keke. And
well, I was avoiding being in conflict with the law. So I listened very carefully. I left my car. I prefer to come by Keke, which you said was the permissible one. So I came with it, and I'm going back with it. I enjoyed for the first time sitting in Keke.
So as a statesman, what will be your message to Sierra Leoneans now the polling don't open at this time?
My message is really that the momentum that they have maintained, the peace that they've maintained, be maintained all throughout. Whatever the result, whoever wins We must applaud that person. And we expect that person to do for us what has been happening all the time, bringing development to the country. That's what we expect now.
So being a member of the Sierra Leone opposition party, is it a shovel that, well, the retired brigadier Julius Madavio has gotten a vote already from you?
You would like me to tell you how I voted? Is that what you want? I won't tell you.
Well, very good. And I must say that I was impressed with what I saw, and I hope it continues.
Going out there, I mean, with that open mind, with that optimistic thought that Charles Francis Magai will be elected the next president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, have you done your homework?
I believe I have, and God willing, I do not envisage a runoff.
So let's go back to 2012, for example, when you cast your vote, and when you cast your vote, of course, the Charles Francis Magai and the PMDC didn't get a single vote there. Are you expecting a repeat of such where maybe your vote will be void?
Well, I believe that the headship of NEC has changed, much as the present head was part and parcel of the team led by Christiana Thorpe. I have some amount of confidence in NEC as it is now constituted, and I believe that we will not have a repeat of 2012.
So you're pretty more hopeful that this time around, where Charles Francis Magai voted, the vote will be counted?
Hopefully.
So now also is there, of course...
My pain, my vote, my love for her. There was a time, a year and a month, a day, my salon gives birth to one new nation. This nation grew and expanded into diversity. Differences arise and interests grew to greed and gloomed. Identities led to segregation and separation and fragmentation of ethnicities and communities into political parties. Then we lost our innocence, oneness and sincerity to our mother. Corruption brewed, hatred raged to poverty, to strive amidst hunger and starvation. By then, Mother Salon was frail, too weak to talk. Dissent then sparks into flames of atrocities in the land of milk and honey. Siblings became monsters, butchering each other for the crumbs of politics. Women and children were left to drench in their blood, while patriots were scorned to dereliction. In those days of our affliction and wandering about, sojourn to far-away lands, remembering our fallen heroes lying in blood of nationalism and patriotism in the land of my salon full of tremendous treasures. Angels of comfort were far off, yet our loves for her were not far. Our love has crippled us because we are of her and she is of us. People of one mother and one hope, lovers and friends of her. It's time to flash back what we had hailed, praised, blamed and criticized, and decide our fate. It's time to pray, time to let go strife and envy, a time to let aside segregation, section.
Hello and welcome. Today we're going to be asking people questions about the upcoming elections and also what do you like most about Sierra Leone. Let's take a look.
Friend, me I like Sierra Leone too bad because being a citizen of Sierra Leone,
That's make I love Sierra Leone, that's the one. I like we culture. I like many things in Sierra Leone. More we cassava leaf for plasters. I love that one day too much because I am my best favorites. I like the market woman them. I like them business. I like with the business woman them. We serious than life. More with the woman them.
Well, actually, what I like about Salone, Sierra Leone people there, we unite and religious tolerance. For that reason, more I like Salone people.
The only thing I like about Sierra Leone is the peace we did gain within the country. Everybody get rights for enjoying life. And so I believe if we maintain the peace, we all go enjoy as one.
The people, really. So far I've met amazing and really welcoming and warm people, and it's made the experience wonderful.
I like to go out there with my friends and get fun at the beach. I like African cultures and a big markets. I love Baltimore Salone.
We want love, we unite, love, we love one another in a salon. Because the culture is great. We got a whole lot of resources, so one piece. We allow not play with salon. Let we salon become one. Salon allow become one. Let we have a peaceful election.
I want peace for this election. That's paramount. Without peace, we all go wrong. 2, we want a free, fair, credible election.
Salone for unite so that we all will be one, Sierra Leoneans.
So dear, I beg this election. We want peaceful election. We want free and fair election. Dear, I beg Sierra Leoneans. Because if we well here, we know we're going outside for what make. So dear, I will beg Mama Salone. Dear, Lord make this election free and fair. Thank you.
Alert from Google Chrome. Then people y'all get confident.
Listen, unless I will principal. I will get Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone Salone free too. Well, I just want to lay with the youth them, let we just not create problem. Let we stay out of problem. What we don't vote done, we go sit down with different hosts them. With a listing. Let we not create anything in a problem. Let we go vote peaceful one who can sit down back peace because this is not a peaceful election we get by the grace of God.
I pledge my love and loyalty to my country, Sierra Leone. I buy Tisabra praising of my dawn. I promise to the Father for my only for the unity. It's done. I pledge so
Alert from Google Chrome.
So help is God. So every God. We don't pay YB.
What up? Miss William people, I'm just the voice of CAS, LXG number 1. I like we Sierra Leoneans them because at the end of the day, we're not sectionalism conscious, like regionalism and tribalistically conscious or something. You understand? We don't care. You understand? Like, we like we Sierra Leone people like themselves too much. A patriotic, bad one. Like I know for they are right now, before they out of the country as election so but just to show and prove our patriotism, that's not the reason we make with the salon right now. And we want votes because now we want vote counts. I get for votes now Regents Community Center. Now they are registered and now they are the vote. And I say I'm my right for vote. I get a franchise, I just get for exercise. Short advice to everybody within a salon, especially the youths them. I want to say, let we think salon, that's all. We're not going to other place, we're not going to other house, we're not going to other home. Now one Sierra Leone we get. You run go any site na salon no more. You get for say me na salon man. You understand? So at the end of the day, think Salone and vote wisely. Louis think less about the colors. They just mere colors. You understand? Salone, now go for seek first, seek the interest of your mama. Salone. You understand? Loan of fet, loan of chook. For nobody, no cost, because it starts here. You understand? For nobody, you understand? So I want to say, respect to all the youths them out there. Respect to everybody. I want to say, cast love on all to the maximum. And I think I do. Election number 1. I'm in love with sweet Sierra Leone. Them don't reach for make we be lamb. They will left for they make I don't scare. I'm in love with me sweet Sierra Leone. I'm in love with you, Mama Salone. No matter how we be today, now me and you make 'em. Sure, the voice of cars. Let me go vote here.
Yeah, Miss Salone people, this song my brother, una picking, una ultimate dog of LXG number 1. I love everything, natural resources, you know. I love the people that unite. Actually, I love the unity, and most importantly, I love the livelihood of the country. People are lively, you know. I'm well prepared. I don't register, and I'm ready for vote. I'm ready for vote 100% because I'm right for vote as a citizen of this country, and I love for vote. Yeah. Now this is my community, Regent's community. It's all about peace, love, and unity. You know, it doesn't make any sense fighting each other, you understand? So we just get for come together, stay off violence not repair. Let's remember waiting past me during the war and during all the other crises that we've been go through. So it's all about peace and unity. Not fair to come, forget about party color and all. Let we just come to one and vote with your conscience, you know. And that's my message.
Hello, my fellow Leonians. This is now the voice of prettiest LXG number 1. There's so many things I like about Sierra. I love about Sierra Leone. I love Mama Salone. I love the natural resources. I love Sierra Leone because it's the land of milk and honey. We love each other, and so just wait for the 7th of March and then we just go to vote. Well, at Regent, yeah, Regent. Well, I have to say to everyone, Sierra Leone, you young, old, no violence, no fighting. We gotta love each other. We don't need to fight. Just go out quietly and then vote for your party. That's all I have to say.
Yes, Salone people, this is not the voice of Negadon, LXG number 1. Salone is a very good country, and one thing I like about them is the religious tolerance. You know, Christian they like Muslim like Christian. I'm in a fighting company, and Salone very peaceful. Salone is the only country you can maybe foreigner and self like. So now I like my country. Well, as you can see, I just can't shopping for me that day. I went to host me one whole family, the LXG family. We sit down, we chill, we enjoy ourselves. Go vote, come back now host peaceful one, not go no fet. Enjoy yourself the whole of the day. I'm not shopping. So me I'm prepared, and I hope say on our way in the house, I'm prepared because this election yeah, I do for think wise, vote wise, and come and enjoy yourself. Say the day done. Eager for votes, I don't say me because when I say as a family man, LXG, I always say we. We go for vote na the Regent community because na around the day and I don't register. And I'll go for vote na with Force or go vote na Ilcourt School because not so they are register. Also register na they are to go vote because I want peace. As we all know, Salone na small country, and also small, people are always a jam body. But that don't mean so for Fetu. You understand? This election, everybody in your small party, your small corner, that doesn't mean say we're an enemy. We all are one people, and because the day for election, we go for one purpose. We go choose one leader, we go occupy the seat as president. So I would say to everybody, when you go, you vote, go back home. No fet, no push. Make sure say you respect the laws the way neck puts. And no fet nobody after the poll election results. Take and say, even if you president, you post your hands as president, not be president, you know to lose out. Because we all work towards one salon and one peace and country. So make sure say nobody not fet in company, nobody not war in company because of this election. Now for go vote and go back now house. Jogo, make we cool we temper. Jogo, cool your temper. No fet, no violence. And also I want to say thank you very much to LXG we make me nigga done, and also to AYV TV where they bring this message now. Thank you very much, and Adepan Shopino from Hyundai election the Baba.
So as you already know, I go by the name of Dieselik, aka Ben 10/10. Are you ready now? Okay, let's go. I like the fact say Sierra Leonean people, and despite all this diversity we get after election and every other thing, we come back together and help ourselves and mix along. Very well prepared. We don't go 10 district tour with Action Aid and Osiwa. I mean, we don't pass on the message, at least the message we want to pass on to people, and we feel like vital for the election. So we just wait for the outcome of the election, peaceful election, and credible election. I'm here. Soja song, my own song, yeah. So I just want to let salon people know say, we don't want to be country for Kapsai. So let we vote for the Bambai. Imagine you put on the wrong side. Now we all go to dance on the one side. Think about the impact of your vote. Now you control the remote. Remember when you team up now the line, now the country solution you thought. So this sort of time for the feds we serve, let we know what we want, let we help we serve. For the land where we lack, the country is alone in problem, nobody know go solve them, pass we serve.
Little did I know when the big things became jam-packed. The citadel of learning nobody would need if we got the pack to get us back on a jump-start path. The world now has become too advanced and busy that the mortal living now seem blemishing, tired and dizzy. The art of stylish talks and being lazy now support the science of being strong without strength. Crazy. But crazily as it seems, even our passion now is kind of selfishly submerged in the pleasantries of businesses. Like profits, camouflaging helping, or helpings, while bombarding around profiting. I mean, I feel pity for our children nowadays, considering how wonderful dreams are fading easily in vain. Nowadays, even our pain sways away so fast and again, effortless in conquering the rain. Like an abyss, the zeal we instill in the things we physically feel is so deep that we go on and take the pill. In lust without hesitation, we sign the deal. Drunken moves and being high, we move on to steal. Destroying, looting, even your own brother, you kill. Why? For properties, titles, or dollar bill? I don't know where, but somewhere about, everywhere. All I see are incessant movements, promising youth, drowning in societal advancement, elevating vanity whilst relegating God's awesome.
It's today a big day for Sierra Leone that we day out for exercise with voting rights as Sierra Leoneans want to conduct a peaceful and free election. Okay, sir. And I feel very good that the process will go on smoothly here, and I pray that it will go on the same way all over the country.
Okay, so what's your next step after we don't vote today?
Well, where I don't vote now, I don't count with my mama, we don't vote together. I go back home and I follow up with other parts of the country. For make sure that I monitor through my agents then and the executive of the party so that everything will go on correctly.
So what you hope for the outcome of this result?
Now success, because I know Sierra Leone need a change and I don't serve this country, don't grant this country the opportunity for a change, and I believe that what my party stand for, the coalition for change, they come for better with country.
So you're optimistic say you continue the country to change this country?
Well, experience being the best master, you know, question, and I will serve very well for make Sierra Leone better. Thank you very much.
Well, that's achieved.
They don't get up early this morning for can cast their vote, for make them voice, the read them voice by the governance of this country. And I also glad with one of the media, the way when I don't make, we don't see all waiting to happen inside the country. Without going to bowl, I know really
Alert from reminders.
without going to
NGC money.
cabinet also is so also democracy where President Koroma don't try for instill this country, where he derived from the 1991 Constitution. And we, your party, been bring up in 1991, and of course, come underpinned by President Ahmed. I think it's the process that every year we are getting better. Every year we are getting better. And believe me today, I believe say now a success and a win for Sierra Leone. Whatever happens today, I believe say now a win for Sierra Leone, because the people are determined for can peacefully, responsibly can cast their votes today and then go home and watch the votes.
Right, so how much luck you wake this morning for can vote?
I don't wake from 3 o'clock. I've been just wait no more now. They listen to DJ Bass and other people, then commentary and all that. For me, I'm so excited because this is what we've been fed for as politicians. People then forget a time for exercise their voice. Politics, not just for decide who that for rule. After that, all man go by in normal work. No for affect you and all that, for just choose who that go run with, and we play God Lord, get the right person today, we go run with, and the right people that we go help them behind that. So for me, I'm very happy, and I congratulate you now also, particularly AYV, for what you now do.
Now, tell Sierra Leoneans, what does this mean? What's the feeling like this morning?
It's so good to be able to express my franchise this morning, and it's good for our democracy. I think that it bodes well for Sierra Leone's future. I'm very proud to come here to exercise my rights.
So far, the atmosphere is very peaceful. Many Sierra Leoneans are out trying to ensure that they exercise their franchise and cast their ballots for whom they think is best suited for the presidency and vice presidency of Sierra Leone. You've been one among those vying for that particular seat. Are you satisfied so far with the process?
I think so. I think even in terms of campaigning, especially in my area, people have been very tolerant. People of various parties meet together and they just acknowledge each other. And it's been very positive. I hope that that atmosphere that has prevailed pre-election will prevail on election day. But I'm very hopeful.
Now, amidst that hope of yours, what will be your message to the thousands of Sierra Leoneans going out there today to vote so that peace will be maintained, especially from members of the National Grand Coalition?
My message is it's not a matter of life and death. Eventually, the people of Sierra Leone have got to decide. Let us vote. Whoever comes on top, comes on top. And we respect the will of the electorate. But I think we need to practice democracy. We need to know that we may think we know what is right, but ultimately it's the populace that decides. So let's leave it to the populace to decide.
This might sound hilarious, but you being the vice presidential candidate of the National Grand Coalition, who are you going to vote for?
Let me think. Let me think. I think there is a gentleman called Dr. Kande Koleyum Kela heading our party, and I think we have a couple of candidates from the National Grand Coalition. So definitely National Grand Coalition. That's what I call a rhetorical question.
There still is a public national duty which I thought I must come to perform.
So how much luck you wake this morning for can vote?
I woke up at 3 o'clock.
Not usual time that week you wake?
No, of course not.
So, what do you remember inside 2007 and tell me how you can cast your vote?
I was overexcited. I was the candidate. I was contesting against Anis Kuruma. So you can imagine the excitement I had then.
And should we get a confidence of coming and winning?
I was so sure that I would win.
So you would describe the moments that they with now, today?
Even now I'm excited. I have an interest in the candidate I'm voting for. And I want the candidate, the party and the various candidates to win.
So how you would describe the atmosphere and so far the momentum of the country for the election?
It's exuberant. It's exuberant. The excitement of the people is very encouraging. The desire for them to see that the democratic process goes on is very encouraging.
How you want to describe this election, this 2018 election?
I wish it would be very peaceful. 2007 was peaceful as well. But this one, because of the number of candidates, we are expecting that there will be some fracas. We have not seen that. I'm sure it's going to be very peaceful. I know having all the various stations, your station, many others, are giving us a rundown of what is happening. So I think we are going to enjoy it. It's going to be a rare, good demonstration of how much our democracy has developed.
So interestingly, you can't vote with Keke. And
well, I was avoiding being in conflict with the law. So I listened very carefully. I left my car. I prefer to come by Keke, which you said was the permissible one. So I came with it, and I'm going back with it. I enjoyed for the first time sitting in Keke.
So as a statesman, what will be your message to Sierra Leoneans now, the polling open at this time?
My message is really that the momentum that they have maintained, the peace that they've maintained, be maintained all throughout. Whatever the result, whoever wins, we must applaud that person. And we expect that person to do for us what has been happening all the time, bringing development to the country. That's what we expect now.
So being a member of the Sierra Leone opposition party, is it a sure ball that, well, the retired Brigadier Julius Madavio has gotten a vote already from?
You would like me to tell you how I voted? Is that what you want? I won't tell you.
Well, very good. And I must say that I was impressed with what I saw, and I hope it continues.
Going out there, I mean, with that open mind, with that optimistic thought that Charles Francis Magai will be elected the next president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, have you done your homework?
I believe I have, and God willing, I do not envisage a runoff.
So let's go back to 2012, for example, when you cast your vote, and when you cast your vote, of course, the Charles Francis Magai and the PMDC didn't get a single vote there. Are you expecting a repeat of such where maybe your vote will be void?
Well, I believe that the headship of NEC of 2012.
So you're pretty more hopeful that this time around where Charles Francis Magai voted, the vote will be counted?
Hopefully.
So now also is there, of course,
I have an aim. An for?
I don't know. I really don't know, but I... No! Apple! Apple!
Looks like a Y, right?
It does look like a Y. What does that mean?
I don't know. I guess we have to go find this one too.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, totally. I know why.
It's for young.
Young.
Oh, she got it. You. All right, but it's young. What have you got going on there, Sia?
It's a V.
No, that's not a V. That's not. Oh, it's upside down. Now what have you got going on?
It's a V.
V. What does it stand for?
I don't know. What do you think we should do?
Let's go find out.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Over there.
Over there. V?
I don't know. I put your shoes to go.
Voice?
Voice?
Yes.
African Young Voices.
African Young Voices.
African Young Voices. AYV, African Young Voices, bringing people together.
Navos Electronics is the country's #1 destination for all your electronic needs. Visit us at number 10 Percival Street for all your quality home and office electronic appliances. For freezers, fridges, televisions, and the widest range of electrical appliances for all your home needs. Quality electronic British brands at affordable prices with 100% guarantee. Place your order now on 088-053-300 or 030-746-940. Navos Electronics for electrical appliances that give you peace of mind.
AYV Media is #1 in Sierra Leone. We are your #1 source for breaking news.
Community and
our team doesn't just work in the office.